Oh, say does that star...
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, PA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ingles. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Duren. Thompson scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. And here's Ivey. The 3 is up. Kuminga pulls it in. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Dick, the pass to Kuminga. Outside, Ingles. Zeller with a screen on Harris. Here's Ingles. No good from 18.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Harris right side. Cunningham passes to Harris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
I appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Cunningham. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Duren with a screen on Dick. Ivey passes to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Highland. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Dick with a miss. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. The 11-footer. Kuminga pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Dick. Here's Highland. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Ingles. Yes, it's good. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Harris on the wing. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Ingles. Stolen by Thompson. Ingles with it. Now Thompson defending. Kuminga against Ivey. Pass to Ingles.
Watch the screen.
5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Zeller for 3. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Dick against Harris. Cunningham looking it over. Nice work defensively by Highland.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the shot goes. Ingles has gotten his second bucket.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's Cunningham. No made baskets yet.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Inside. Here's Dick. Cunningham with some nice D.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Zeller. Outside, Highland. Now here's Zeller. Outside, Ingles. Screen by Zeller. Top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper. Ingles got 6. Pistons trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 50. Cole Anthony.
On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Duren. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Now Anthony. Zeller finds Dick. Now here's Zeller, covered by Duren. Here's Anthony. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Duren with a screen on Anthony to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Anthony. 5-on-3 break. Ivy with the defensive effort. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor, and Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Now here's Anthony. No points yet. Here's Dick. Back to Anthony. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And some changes here for the Bucks. Prince is checked in for Highland, and it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. LeVert comes in for Ivy. Outside Porter. Zeller with a screen on Cunningham. Outside Dick. Clock at 4. Kept alive. Zeller. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. It's LeVert on the wing. He was all alone on that one. Milwaukee leading by 3. Porter in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Zeller. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. Second chance shot. And it's Zeller laying it in.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Cunningham outside. Launches a 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Outside Porter. Pass to Kuminga. It's Prince on the wing. Outside Dick. And here's Porter outside. That shot off. Good D by Cunningham. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duren, and it's Holland in for Harris. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Pass to Robinson from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Highland, the pass to Rollins. Outside for Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Highland. Three-pointer off the mark. Down low. Here's Holland. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
They got Bones Highland. He's out there with Cole Anthony. Jackson out there with Smith. And it's Livingston in at the power forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Anthony against Stewart. Takes the three. And it's Livingston missing. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Tipped. Jackson against Robinson. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Ryan.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Now here's Anthony. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets the three fly. LeVert with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Jackson against Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jackson. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Livingston. The Bucks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Highland against Stewart. Back to Anthony. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Robinson. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Now Stewart. Fires the three. Offensive board. Here's Cunningham. Holland for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Highland to stop the drought. Anthony outside. To the inside. Smith passes to Highland. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
LeVert finds Cunningham. Here's Holland. Picked by Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Cunningham outside. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handles.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Smith. Ingles comes in for Livingston. Dick, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. Ingles with it. 6 points for him. The drive by Porter. Now Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dick to win the drought. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Pass to Porter. For 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons lead by 7. Now Duren. Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Highland. Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Dick. Outside, Ingles. And here's Highland. The 3. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Ivy outside. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Now Cunningham. Now Ivy. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. Ingles finds Highland. Here's Sims. Dick, the pass to Sims. Outside Porter. Outside Dick. Puts up a 3. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here's your Bucks Breaker Crew.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Detroit leading by 3. Harris on the wing. Ivy outside. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Detroit. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Rollins. Back to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Harris down low. Kuminga's on him. Duren with a screen on Ingles. Thompson outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Rollins. Outside Dick. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. And Kuminga throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Milwaukee making some changes. Zeller comes in for Sims. And it's Highland in for Rollins. Dick against Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Knocks down the long J. Cunningham's got 9.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
1:41 left in the second quarter. Back to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dick. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Ingles got his 4th assist with that last one.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Harris right side. There's Cunningham with a 3. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Pass to Thompson. Now Cunningham. He's guarded by Highland. Ivy outside. Over Ingles. Ivy's shot is off. The Bucks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Zeller with a screen on Cunningham. Ivy against Ingles. Ivy passes to Duren. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And we're we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pistons on top. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Get ready for some IMDM amazing stuff from your private life. Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game, great performance by Cade Cunningham.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's Cunningham. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Ivey and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Cunningham steps on the gas. And here's Ivey from the arc. The shot off that time. The Bucks trail. Ingles passes to Highland. Dick with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Zeller. Now here's Kuminga. 4-3. Dick with a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Cunningham against Highland. Ivey outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. The Bucks shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes.